Good day to you all, dear my good learners at home. Hope you are doing pretty fine with your studies. Fine. Though we have not been saying that we are seeing you in spirit. My name is Ojo Thomas, your social studies teacher. You know me before. I tell stories, teach you intensively in social studies. Hope you are doing pretty fine. Good. I know that very soon they will lift up all this kind of pandemic called virus or viruses in our nation. If you not get here, I will thank you this first thing. Yes, today we have social studies. And what we are going to observe for this week 8 is, just guess. Can you guess? No one can guess. So we say that it's not good at guessing. I'm not good at guessing, but I will tell you what we are going to do. That is national economy. National economy. That is method of saving in the past and the modern ways of saving now. That is modern way of saving now. How we save our money, how we keep our resources, how we keep our wealth, how we keep our money, how we keep our important documents in the past, and how we save. You know, I told you that before the coming of this kind of white method of learning, method of preaching, method of these things, we have been governing ourselves in a way that was acceptable to those our forefathers. How do they save their resources? How do they save their money? How do they save their materials in the past? Compare with how we are saving our money this time around, that is nowadays. What I want you to know is that at the end of the lesson, you should be able to do what? 1, discuss saving and ways of saving. Discuss what saving is and ways of saving. 2, to mention reasons for saving. 3, to differentiate between ways of saving in the past and modern ways of saving. When I'm saying modern ways of saving, that is nowadays, presently, how we are saving. You know, in the world, in the whole 7 continents. Nigeria is, I told you that Nigeria is developing continent. Developing, Africa is a developing continent. Thank God that we are not underdeveloped. Good. Though we are not like developed continents, but developing, we are still developing. No, the way we are doing our thing is different from how those white do their things. Good. Now, let's talk about saving. What is saving? Saving is a way of keeping money and other valuable materials, just as important documents, like certificates, like will. You know, people keep their important documents, like the land certificate, like CFO in the past. No, there was nothing like that in the past, but nowadays, how we save, we keep our CFO, our landed properties in the bank or with the lawyers. Our certificates, we can keep it in the bank, the will with lawyers. Then the common method of saving these days is saving in the bank. That's it. That's the common method of saving. If you want to save, you cannot keep your money at home, take it to the bank. We have different kinds of banks in Nigeria. And let me tell you, it's added interest when you are saving money in the bank. The percentage may be minimum, it will not be much, but they will still tally your saving amount of whatever you save in the bank. Banks are responsible for safekeeping of money and other valuable properties. They are responsible. It cannot get lost. Your money cannot get lost when you save in the bank. Even if the bank is no more operating, the bank managers, you have access to demand for your money. in which will be refunded back to you. Good. Save money in the bank, not only in the bank. We are going to touch other area where we save our money. Okay, let's talk about reasons for saving. What are the reasons for saving? One, to have money for future use. To have money for future use. People keep money for future use, either to buy land, or to do naming ceremony, or housewarming ceremony, and many things, or to buy assets, to buy things, or to build house. Two, to solve unexpected problems like motor accident, the death of aged mother, when you are, there's something. If you go to the insurance is one of the place where we can say things. Yes, you say that they will insure your car, even you yourself. If anything will happen to you unexpectedly, they will be responsible to take charge, to pay back on whatever lost. Good. Three, for future investment. Oh God. Future investment like to buy stock or shares band, landed properties. Some people, they say that they buy shares in the banks. Not the share that we used to sit down. People contribute to money to buy that shares, and at the end of the year, either 2 or 3 or 4, 5 years, they share the money. Right. Like banks, landed properties. That is for future investment, either to build a house, and for rentage. These are the ways that are not only that reason. To do good in life. Some people are spendthrift. They spend money anyhow. But when you save money, you are saving for the what? For the day that there will be nothing. For the day that there will be famine. For the day that there will be nothing. Look at the time. Let me relate it with that Joseph that interpreted dream in the land of Egypt. Do you understand? See, when the king had a dream in Pharaoh, nobody can interpret it. He had to send his messengers to Joseph, who interpreted the dream. That is to say, they should build warehouses, stock houses, where they will put the grains during the surplusity. So by the time when family will take over, we'll be able to sell. You see, this is what is called saving. Now, ways of saving in the past. How do they save money in the past? Before the introduction of banking system, our forefathers saved their money in these ways. One, in underground, they would dig hole, wrap it very well, and put it and bury it. But they would they themselves would know where they keep the money. Under their pillow, there was no thief during that time. If you keep your money under your pillow inside your pillow, they will take the money. The thief will just bubble the house. They will take the money. Even a visitor may come that you don't even understand, you just come forward to that your pillow and take the money. Then inside closed parts, you know what they call pots, that's a clay pot. Like these days, they used to do what they call kolo in Yoruba. That is just like box, where you used to keep your money that either visitor gives you or you are saving by yourself from the money that your parents give you for pocket money or whatever. But in those days, they keep their money inside closed pots. They keep their money with money keepers. See, there are some people that used to help somebody to keep money, like all this kind of daily contribution that will take your money again. Even when you can organize within your friends, within yourself, those people that trusted, keep your money. These are the ways of saving in the past. Now, modern ways of saving. What are they? Saving in the bank, one. Some people receive their money in the bank that are not ignorant. The best enemy in this world is ignorance. Ignorance kills. It kills. They keep their money in the bank. Some people, they say that I cannot go to the bank and kill. I cannot do this. And they keep their money in their houses. In the night, the owner will come. We are the rightful owner, but the owner that is more than the owners will come. Mr. Man, what do you have in your house? Those are robbers. And they will take away with whatever, any kind of money you have in the house. Now, modern ways of saving finance houses, like I've explained to you, finance houses like insurance houses, all these insurance investment or whatever, cooperative society. You know, this kind of ASA, this kind of what they call it, they have different names. They keep their money with cooperative society. Then 4, buying of stock and shares. That's what happens in the bank in other companies. Then 5, daily contribution. You see them. They go ranch to collect money, and at the end of the month, they give the money out. These are the modern ways of saving. Then, some banks in Nigeria, where we save our money. We have different banks in Nigeria. There are a lot of banks in Nigeria. These are 1, Central Bank. This is the base of all banks. It controls commercial bank. Why commercial bank controls all banks? Central Bank. If your money is to enter into Central Bank, it means that you don't have problem in this world. Yes. These rich people like Dangote, like eminent people, they save their money in the Central Bank. Central Bank that controls commercial bank. 2, commercial banks. Commercial bank is second to Central Bank, which controls other banks. It is used by traders. It is used by traders. The third one, Industrial Development Bank. This is used by industries. Some industry, maybe they want loan, they want to keep their money there. So they have time to work out together in the account that it can be worked out with to pay the money, either monthly or yearly. Industrial Development Bank, even likewise all banks. 4, Agricultural Credit Bank. This is for the farmer in the farm industry. Maybe you want to plant cassava or maize or whatever, you go to this Agricultural Credit Bank with some evidence that you are a really farmer. If you are not a farmer, they cannot loan you. We have many banks. We have GTB. We have Union Bank. We have microfinance banks. We have member banks. First Bank is there. Like I think that we have different banks in Nigeria. My dear children, you see, these are the banks and the way to serve in the past and the modern way of saving. I think if I ask you to mention about 50 banks in Nigeria, you can mention them. Thank you, my dear student. Make sure you are studious, read your book as well. Don't play away from your studies. Thank you. You will see me very soon. And have many things to teach you in our society.